All right. Hey, YouTube, welcome to the channel. Hey, if this is the first time joining us, my name is Jason. I'm an affiliate marketer, and the channel is all about making money online. And we figured out how to make money online in different ways, and then we pass that on to you for free. So you can look at this. Most of this is a training channel. We figured out different ways to run ads and things like that. And then we show you what we're doing to be able to make money online with the different programs that we use. We've got several on here, so please feel free while you're here to go check them all out. We've got a daily series going every single day. But today we're going to work on our Live Good system. So I've said before in several of the other videos, this system is really blowing up. This is huge. And we've already been able to, just 2 weeks in, we've already started making money with this. And we're just getting tons of people in and joining this program. Now, what we've done is we've started a daily training series. So this is going to be day number 7 in this series today. And what you want to do when you come in here is you want to start on day number 1 right here. So if you come in here to day number 1, this is going to give you just kind of an overall of what the system is about and kind of how to start getting ready for some of this. Now, we do teach several things inside here. And we did have to figure a few things out along the way also that are kind of unique to this company as far as advertising and paid traffic. So we do show that in some of the other videos. Now, what you're going to want to do, first step, is come in here and you see right here where it says live good, live rich. This is where you can get joined up, and it's $10 or it's $9.95 a month. Now, if you go in there and you pay annually, which I think I paid $150 for the entire year, you get a 20% discount. And now you're done for the year. And so now you can just market this and don't have to worry about any kind of payments. You market it, you can sell the products, people buy the products, you get a commission. They join you, you get a fast start bonus, you get a commission. So it's working out pretty good, I must say. I'm really enjoying it. And I also really like the products. Me and the wife are both using the products. We really like them. I mean, we've used a lot of supplements before in the past, and these are better than most that we've used, and they are a quarter of the price than what we have normally used. So that's pretty cool. Now, something else we've got in here, we do have our funnel builder, because we do show there is a reason that you are going to need a funnel builder if you want to run paid traffic to your link. A lot of people nowadays are running paid traffic rather than just doing organic, or they're doing both. We do both. We're going to teach both, and it's fine either way you want to do it. But if you want to run paid traffic, you need to run it through a capture page first. And I do explain that in some of the upcoming videos here. And then here's some links for traffic. So we've got some paid traffic right here. This is Traffic Authority. It's awesome traffic. And this is MLGS, which we also use, and we use on all of the other systems that we're running. Also, join my Facebook group. If you want to join my Facebook group, we can get some one-on-one time, and we put some tips and tricks in there for everybody to be able to use. All right, so today what I want to do is I want to jump back into GetResponse, because what we did was we showed you how to get set up in GetResponse. But you don't want to use a Gmail in GetResponse. You want to use a professional email address when you're sending those out. You'll have a better chance of hitting the inbox than you will with a Gmail. Those Gmails, a lot of times they'll get blocked, they'll go to spam. Even if I'm sending myself something through Gmail, sometimes I'll get spam. And it's just myself sending something to a document to another email address of mine. So we're going to show you how to do that. Hey, and while you're here, please subscribe. We appreciate it. If you get anything out of these videos, please subscribe, give us a like, and follow along. All right, so let's jump over to, let's see, you should have gotten your domain in Namecheap if you're following our instructions as we went. All right, so let's jump over to our GetResponse, and we're just going to take a look. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here we go. So now the problem is, if we come in here and we go over here and we click, if that'll come up, we click on our profile, go into manage account, and then we click on email addresses. Now it's going to show us right here a warning because we use the Gmail. And this is just what we use to sign up, and that's not an issue. But the issue is, like I was saying, it was sending your emails from an autoresponder from a Gmail account. So if you go right here, you can kind of see what this says. Public email domains like Gmail, Hotmail can't be authenticated. Messages sent from those domains might be marked as spam. So that is what we want to avoid. We don't want to get those marked as spam. We want to hit the inbox. So to avoid these issues and getting this warning, you need to create a different email address, a professional email address. So it's not that hard to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you today how to get that done. Okay, so from your get response, you're going to jump over to your Namecheap. If that's where you got your domain, that's where we recommended you get it. So you're going to want to jump in there. Okay, there we go. It does that sometimes. It's on a timer, so if you see that, they'll send you an email with your verification code, or you can sign up for two-factor authentication, which I also have that on here. So, okay, where were we? Okay, you're gonna want to use. So you're gonna want to take the domain that we created from the last video, and this is the one we're gonna use right here that I'm gonna use. And you're gonna go over to manage. Now you don't need to worry about any of this other because it's all done. But what we want to do is we want to create a private email address. And this is going to be a professional email address. So it's not going to be a Gmail. It's not going to be a Yahoo or Hotmail, anything like that. It's going to be a professional email address, and it's going to be able to, it'll have all the settings in it so that you're going to be hitting the inbox more so than not. All right, sorry about that. I had to block out some of my personal information came up on the bottom. So I moved myself a little bit so you can see here. So it's going to be private email. And then you're going to come right over here to buy now. Now, again, this is going to be really cheap. It's not going to cost a fortune to do this. Let me just make sure there's no personal stuff on here. Okay. We're good here. Now, with this one, you don't need anything super extravagant. Okay, so all you really need, and there's even a free trial, you can use free trial if you want. But I'm going to go ahead and purchase, and I'm just going to get this one, $1.72 a month. That's nothing. It's no big deal. It is $20.58 a year. So if I pay $20, I'm good for a year. And then I'm going to see if this coupon code is going to work. I don't know if it will or not because I've already got some of these set up. But we are going to try. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this to this other screen and make this purchase just because I'll have some personal information on there. So I'm just going to click get started under the $1.72. Now where it says, it'll say purchase new domain, use a domain I own with Namecheap, or use a domain I own from another registrar. Now I'm going to use the one I have from Namecheap. And then it's going to ask you which domain you're going to use. So I'm going to use the one that I was just showing, the one that I just made. So let's see right there. And I'm going to, let's see if there's any personal info. No, I can move this back for a minute. So let me show you this part then. Okay, so I'm going to come all the way down. I've got a ton of domains on here. But this is the one I'm going to use because this is the one I'm using for this business. So I'm going to hit select. And let me move this again. Okay, so this is a 1 year subscription for $20.58. One mailbox, it's free. And I'm just going to hit continue. Let's see, make sure I don't have any. Okay, then you're going to get this page here. I don't see any personal info on here, so should be good. So this just tells us we're almost done. We got one mailbox. We get one mailbox free. So we're just going to pay our $20.58 for that email address for the year. Right there, you can see. I'm going to add that to my cart. And let me see if the promo code is going to work. I've got that put in here. And that's all. It's going to give you a page to purchase some other SSL and VPN, things like that. You don't really need all that because it comes with enough security, and you should already have that on your computer and your web browser and things anyway. Let's see. So that code did work. So now this total is $15, and that's $15 for the entire year. So I'm just going to hit confirm order. And put in my my pay. Let's see, right there. And I'm going to pay for that. There we go. So this actually came to $10.88 for the year. So real cheap. Don't mind that at all. Let's see, please. What does this say? Oh, right here. I have my PayPal hooked up to this and to my business credit card. So that's generally what I use. That way I can keep that record for my taxes. All right. So now that we've got that done, I'm going to, so I make this small because Namecheap does have a habit of showing, just popping up personal information here and there, depending on what page you are. So that's fine if you're just working on it alone, but I don't want my personal information out there for everyone. But I don't think there's anything on here. It's all on this side. So what I'm going to do is, once you get that done, then you're going to get this page. It's going to come up to this page, and let me see. Okay, so once you get that page, then you're just going to click on your mailboxes. All right, and then once you're in here, you're going to get this other page. I'm going to open this up. Now you're going to get this alert. You're going to get this warning in here. And you don't need to worry about anything on this warning. This is basically, if you created your domain from another company and we're bringing it in to create this email address, then you would need to do this. But since we're using a domain we created in Namecheap, and we opened an email through Namecheap, this is already done. So this is already done for you, as long as you did it all in Namecheap. So you don't need to worry about any of this. It's already going to be taken care of. Once we're to this point, excuse me, right over here, I'm going to move this up because my face is covering it there. But it's going to give us this box over here where it says create mailbox. So we're just going to click on create mailbox. And then this is generally what I name my mailbox, is going to be support. You can name whatever you want. If you want, you can put your name there. You can put information or info or whatever you want to put in there. You can put that in there. I usually just use support. That's just the way I like to do it. So this will say it's from support@makefastcoin.com, which you can see right here, which is my domain that I opened up. Now you're going to want to remember your password. I believe I do. So I'm going to and it says, let me see. I might have to move this and just check it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Mailbox storage, 5 gigabytes. That's fine. We're just going to leave it right there. And then save changes. Okay, now that that's all done and we saw it went through, what you can do, you can come over here and this drop down right here. You can come in here and go to open webmail. Nope, I've got a couple, so I'm just going to change this to the one we just made. Let's see. Should be same. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now it's going to bring us to, this is our private email box. So you can log in here anytime. You can see the emails that are coming in, and you can connect this to your personal email so that you don't have to log into this box. You can just see them on your Gmail or whatever. You can see replies and things like that. So we're going to show you that here in just a second. Okay, so now that we have this all set up, you can click here. You can go through this tour if you like. I've already been through it. Now what we can do is, this is where you'll come. You can see the emails you get on that email address. Now, like I said before, you can also link this to a personal account so that you don't have to come here. You can just see them still in your Gmail or wherever you want to see them, right? So I'm going to show you that here right now. Well, let me get rid of some of these windows here. There we go. I'm just going to move. I'm just going to put that in the back. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll come back in here where we were on profile. Okay, and then we're going to go to email addresses. And we're going to click on add email. Now you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it with my first name. And I'm going to go in here and put in that email address that we just made. Right there. And okay, so we should already have it added. Now we are going to, we've got to verify that email. I'm going to go back to my inbox. And I'm just going to pause this until that email comes through. Might take a minute. All right, guys, so we finally got this to go through. So we finally got our email here. We were able to confirm and get this all set up. Now, on a side note, so if you are hosting through Cloudflare, like we talked about in the previous video, you will need to go into Cloudflare and update these settings. Okay, so let me show you inside here. Now what you're going to do, once you get in, you're just going to pick the domain and you're going to go to DNS Settings. And all you're going to do is, it'll be a tab and you'll just go right here. So you just go to add record. So once you add your record, you're going to use, you can see right here. Let me pull up Namecheap again. So this is right here, just put them in exactly. All right, so whenever you do this, you're going to have MX and you're going to use mx.privateemail.com or whatever's on yours, right? This is what I use because this is what was on mine right here. Okay, and then your next one you're going to add is going to be the very next one in line. Okay, same thing. You're just going to go in and your host name is going to be it tells you right here. This is going to be your record type and it's going to tell you what you need to put in there and put in priority 10. Okay. Now, once you get down to your text, your TXT, once you get to here, then all you're going to do, you don't need to put priority. You won't put you're just going to go into that box. And let me show you. Let's see. Let me show you. It's going to be right here. You're going to go type and you're going to pick that last one. You'll pick text, TXT. And then you're going to put that entire line right here. You're just going to put that right in here, leave it on auto, and you're going to click. It's going to give you a button here to click save. So you're just going to save. Now it's going to populate in here over at Cloudflare. So that if that's where you're hosting this, that's where you're going to host your email from. All right. So after that, you'll be done and you'll be able to go back to, let me find the tab, be able to go back over to your get response. And then you'll see that is in here. Okay, confirmed. So this is the one we're using, is confirmed. All right. Now this is, I've never done this part before. I haven't worried too much about it. I haven't really had an issue. But if I jump in there and do that and figure that out, I will jump back over here and let you know. I haven't seen too many people doing that, but we can definitely go and do that so that it's right. See, I haven't done any of these, and they all work fine. So I'll have to see where these go, and then we will check into that. But definitely, let's see. We should probably definitely do this because it says it will help us with deliverability. We've already got our key. We'll have to go into our okay. So we can probably do that in Cloudflare too. Let me go check while we're here. Let me just grab that from Get Response. Got way too many tabs going. All right, since we are hosting this through Cloudflare on this one, we are going to go ahead and authenticate this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring up Cloudflare right here for you. So we've got Cloudflare brought up, and all you do, bring up your Cloudflare account if this is where you're hosting it, right? You click on the one that you are going to work with. You're going to go to DNS Settings. Again, so we're back in DNS Settings. Okay, and then we're going to add again. I'm going to add a record. I'm going to go to TXT. Okay, now I have not set one up through Cloudflare yet at this point, so we're going to try this and we're going to see if this is what we need. All right. So I mean, a lot of this stuff does end up being trial and error. If you don't know, you figure it out. We're going to take this domain key. Now, let's see what they use. Name has record with content. Record with content. Okay. Content required. Okay, so we're going to use our domain key, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put the rest, whoops, right down there. So we'll copy there. We're going to get our page back, and we're going to put our code inside there, okay? So content required, we got it all in there, and all we did was copy. Let me show you where we grabbed that. All we did was hit copy. Okay, and that went right inside here where it says content. So that is your content. Now, depending on where your domain is hosted, the setup is different. That's why if you haven't done it on Cloudflare yet, it's a little bit different. Generally, the ones I have set up were through GoDaddy. Those were, again, a different setup to get this in here. It's all the same information, but it is a different setup because it's different systems and where they have things. So what we're going to do, let's see if that will update. Yeah, so there we go. So that's all updated. And this is all showing correct now. So now we should be good with our domain, and we should hit the inbox definitely more so than not by doing this. Just remember, if you are hosting through something else aside from Namecheap, like Cloudflare, like we showed in one of the previous videos, you do need to use those settings. You do need to go get that done, and then you'll be able to move forward. So this is done now. And so this is authenticated. So this is good to go. So we're confirmed and we're authenticated, which means we should be able to hit the inbox more often and the spam box less, which is exactly what we want to do. Okay. So here is our new email box that we set up. ready to go. We're getting emails inside, so that's what we want to see. Now you can also, if you like, you can set this up on your mobile device. What you do is there is a tab inside here, right here. So go to connect your device. It's going to ask you what your device is. So pick your device. It's going to give you a QR code. You scan that code, which I've already done. We can just do it, show you anyway. So email, pick your email. I just went with just the regular for my iPhone. I scan this. It downloaded on my iPhone, and you go in your settings and just approve it. It will download and it will make you a new inbox on your device so you can get those all the time. Now, one other thing that you can do with this, let me go find it real quick. All right. And then guys, once you have this all confirmed and ready, here's your new email address. You can make this your default if you'd like. I'm not going to make this my default. I already have that set up, but all you do is click here and it'll make that to your default. And then you can go over, go to your email marketing, and I'm going to go ahead and go into contacts. And here's my Live Good leads. So I'm going to go right in here to settings. If I can get it brought up, there we go. I'm going to go right into settings. And this is where you can go in and you can do some things with your list. Okay, so you can come in here. You can have it send you notifications. You can come in here on your confirmation message. So when we set up an autoresponder, as soon as that goes out, it's going to first ask them to confirm their subscription. Excuse me. And you can just come in here and you can select any of these that you would like. So if you want to say your confirmation is required, they just have to click a button is all it is. It says, let's confirm your subscription or confirm your subscription. Or you can use any of these that you want. If you want to use something different, I believe you can put your own in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one here. So whenever they opt into my page, the first email they're going to get is just requesting them to confirm their subscription. That way they're opting into your list. All right. So then you can come right. Oh, you can do a custom right here. So then you can come down here, right here where it says from address. And this is where you want it sent from. Now I'm going to want those sent from the one I just set up. So this one. And then reply address. Now you can put whatever address you want in here. I'm going to use this one because it goes to my phone. This is my main business email, so that's where they come from. And I would just leave this the way it is. All right, so you're going to click save. So now we'll be ready to set up a autoresponder series or sequence. And what we'll do, we'll go in there and write some emails, and we'll put them in there in a pattern so that they send as soon as someone opts in. That way, that much is done. We're not having to go in there every day and send emails. We'll just have this done, and all be set up automatically for us. All right, so there's a lot of stuff in here you can go and do and play with. A lot of this I'm not going to go over because I don't use a lot of it. Now, what you can do here, you can also add to your list. So if you're getting those leads into your LiveGood already, you can actually go in there and download those leads, and you can import them into your list. Now, whenever you import someone into your list, if you've got a confirmation set up, it will send that again, so they'll be confirming. But generally, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have an autoresponder set up, and it will do it for me. All right, we can wrap up with today's video. Now, moving forward, so now that this is all set up, if you do this all at one time, you should be able to get it done pretty quick. I had a few internet issues back and forth, so I even had to stop making this video and go back to it, and it's taken a couple hours to get this all done. But if you don't have internet issues, then you should be able to go through this pretty quick and get this all done. Some of the next things we're going to do will be setting up an autoresponder. So we got those emails automatically going out for us when we get leads. We're going to do some organic traffic training. We're going to do some more paid traffic training. And we're just going to continue this series. And this is right here. So this is the Live Good series. And if you have not watched it yet, you want to go back here to this first one, and this is where you want to start. And then below that video, there will be a spot to go ahead and get signed up with Live Good. It's very cheap. I would definitely suggest that you do that because it is blowing up and it's going to be big. So thanks, guys. See you on the next video. Later.